Now this is a YouTube video on my signals that I've given on gold since 2011, and even if I say so myself, I've been pretty amazing at finding major turning points in the market, which is actually the way I try to trade. So if you look on YouTube, you'll actually see I've done a video there called The Secret to Making Money, and I put it on quite a long time ago, and in there I state that the secret to making money is to take very small losses when you're wrong, but try and make big profits when you're right. And if you can't do that, then I personally think you're wasting your time. Day trading, as far as I'm concerned, is a mug's game, and the only people who make money out of day trading are the brokers when they make commissions every time you trade. So as I said, I'm looking for major turning points, so you're going to find there's not that many signals on here, but I've got pretty much every top and bottom pretty much exactly. Now what actually happened to prompt me to do this was a potential client, who's now a client, basically asked me what my signals had been on gold, and he asked me the day that the market had the gold had its biggest one-day fall, and so it was around about this day here. And so I actually looked back to see what it actually said, and so like I said, this is what this is based on. So what we're going to do, we're going to go back to the first signal that I gave back in 2011, and then we'll go through all the ones into the future, and I'll be actually playing the recordings of the signals that I gave at the time from our Focus website. The signals you're seeing are just signals. The actual reasons are actually given in trading videos, which I won't be including, the reasons why I came to the conclusions, but hopefully you'll agree what I'm about to show you is pretty amazing. Most people who trade want some simple answer. That simple answer might be Elliott wave retracements, or it might be moving averages, you know, the 30-week crossing the 15-week, or some other silly idea that I personally don't think works. It is incredibly difficult. It takes skill, it takes years of research, so bear that in mind when you're watching this, because it's going to look quite simple, but believe me, it certainly isn't. So what we're going to do, go back, as I said before, we're going to go back to my first signal in I think it was July 2011. Now this signal is based on the training video of the 21st of the 7th 2011 for a possible short on gold bullion, obviously massively against the trend, but it is quite interesting. So what I'm looking for is for a short on the market reaching 1640 and not going much higher, and showing some weakness at that stage for a short. Now that was a signal that I gave in July 2011, and this is how the chart looked at the time, and the level that I'd identified as being important was 1640, and I remember it quite well because I was coming back from London on the train, and it looked really good, and pretty much all the other previous tops on gold had given me this level for the future. And so let's see what actually happened with the benefit of hindsight. Right, now if you listen to the video, the signal I gave, I said first of all it had to stop pretty much exactly and then show some weakness, and so that's what I was expecting. So we're coming up, and this is where I was interested, but it closed, I think, I can't remember now, but I think it closed near the highs for the day. The next day it came down, I was interested, but I still hadn't done it, and then the next day it went back up again, and this put me off. It went actually through by quite a lot, and it closed right on the highs for the day, and then the next day it gapped through. You can see the way the market slowed down, as if something, this level was stopping it, and then it broke through. These levels I give are just decision levels, places where I'm going to make a decision to buy and sell. If you actually look at gold on the daily prices here, you can, how many times it's actually gapped. It's very rare that gold actually gaps, and yet when it got to the level that I identified, that was where it actually physically gapped, and the market then accelerated from that moment onwards and went up. So although I didn't get it right, I also didn't short it at that level. Let's go with the training video of the 15th of the 5th, 2012, and I'm looking for a possible buying opportunity on the market reaching here, and a possible major shorting opportunity on the market getting to here. So this is what happened after giving the signal. You can see that gold was falling very quickly, and it was coming down to the level that I was looking for buying opportunity at 15.30, and you can see it really was falling quickly. It had been going down every day consecutively, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, we're down to about 8 days, and I was looking to buy again massively against the trend. So what happened? Well, we got to the level and the market went up, and it was the bottom. It then formed one of Gann's strongest signs, which is a triple bottom, and then went sideways, and then eventually it broke out the trading range, and we had the big rise up. But you can see that I got pretty much the exact bottom. The advantage of that, of course, is if you get the bottom, you can have a very close stop loss, and you won't get stop loss out. But you've got to try and find major turns in trend for that to be the case. Okay, so this is gold bullion, and as I said, I was asked my opinions of it at the moment, and I was looking to do something on this, actually where it stopped the other day, and I was going to put it on as a focus signal, but it just didn't seem good enough, so I decided not to. But I'll show you the reasons why I think we are really at a critical moment if it's going to go down where it is at the moment. If it breaks above here, then it might probably be going higher, so let's see why I came to that conclusion. Now for the future, the next one above that will be a 1x4. Halfway between the two is a 1x3. Now that means we're on a calendar day angle at the moment, and we're at that percentage that seems to have worked quite well in the past. Am I willing to trade it? Not really, because it's just not enough to go and say do it. But if I had to make a decision to buy or sell gold at the moment and I had no choice, then I think I'd probably be looking to short it at this level here. Now what you just saw was an extract from an advanced Gann webinar we hold for clients when they get to a certain level, and somebody asked me to look at gold at the time, and this is what it looked like, and I was very close to shorting it. I didn't actually do it, but remember, it's just as important to know when not to do something as to do something. You can see at the time the trend is massively up in favour of gold. So you can guarantee the news will be good, so everybody will be telling you to go and buy gold, but you need to know when not to get involved in gold. And so I thought this was a good short, although there wasn't enough for me to go and physically do it. But let's actually see what happened. And down goes the market. And from that point onwards, it never recovered, and that was the high to the current date of the producing of the video. Hopefully you'll agree, pretty amazing. Let's go over the training video of the 21st of March 2013, and as discussed in there, I'm looking for a short because I think we might fall through this level on a fourth attempt. So the thing I'm watching just at the moment is possible shorts here at 4.687. So watch the training video for the reasons why. So this is what gold looked like when I gave the signal, and I said I was looking for a shorting opportunity around about 16.25ish. Unfortunately, it didn't quite get there, but again, I thought it was going to go down. Now, you've got to try and realise what everybody thinks at the moment, and that's basically all before the big fall we have in gold, which I'll be showing you in a minute. Everybody was talking about printing of money and how gold was the only real money, and that gold was going to go through the roof and reach $3,000 an ounce or whatever. And one thing that I've learnt in life is never do what the majority think. Don't get me wrong, the logic behind it makes perfect sense to me, but like I said, the markets don't actually work that way, and if there's any advice I can give you, it's completely ignore economists, completely ignore politicians, completely ignore the news, because it has nothing whatsoever to do with the stock markets, commodity markets, currency markets, etc. Anyway, after saying that, this is what happened. Now, in that video I said that I thought the market was going to go lower than the last major low back here, and on one of Gann's rules, which is if you go down to the same level for a fourth time, you almost always break through. And anyway, this is what happened. The market went down. This is coming back down to the lows at 1540, and this is where I thought it was going to break through, and then we had the big fall in gold, and recently we've had a rally. Now, that signal I just showed you for possible short was based on a training video that I did explaining what I thought was going to happen to gold, and this is actually a screenshot from that webinar. And basically what I said was that I thought that the market was going to go through on a fourth attempt down, because we'd actually hit this level once, twice, 3 times, and Gann said if you go down to the same level a fourth time, you almost always break through. Then I said it would break through, but then it would catch out the people who shorted it on breaking through, and there'd be a rally, and then the rally would probably give another shorting opportunity, and then maybe in the future there could be a major buying opportunity after everyone's scared stiff and wants to get out of gold. So to summarise, what we've actually done when we look at this weekly chart was I was looking for a shorting opportunity around about here, but it gapped through my levels, so it wasn't. I didn't give it. I then said that there was a buying opportunity here. I then said I thought there was a shorting opportunity here, and then I then said there was a shorting opportunity round about here, and I was waiting for a rally. So hopefully agree. Pretty amazing. If you'd like more information about what we do, then you can contact me at gary@gann.co.uk. Probably a good idea to put Gann in the subject line to get through my spam filter. We also have a website, which is www.gann.co.uk, where you can also find some more information. So I hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully I'll have some more videos for you in the future.